Yeah, hi Joe, this is Dennis. I'm going to do a review of your swing here. Some things that you've improved in since I last saw you, other things that we still need work on here. I'd really like to work on you getting that club behind the golf ball there. That would be a huge benefit to us, because if you start with it that far back, and sometimes it even starts further back than that, with your waggle process, it gets started way back there sometimes. Your swing bottom is actually headed for, kind of where it started there. So if you put it right behind the ball, we got a better chance of bottoming out where the ball is. And the grip, remember to keep the left hand a little stronger. Other than that, the setup looks pretty good. Nice tilt back here with your shoulder back there. It looks pretty good. Last time, we worked on a little more wrist hinge for you. I still don't think that would be a bad idea. A little more leverage here. Wrist cock, so you can get the club a little more down the line like that, because you're really swinging with a single lever swing, and that's the over the topper. You see the hand path is not good there. There's a correlation between the path of your hands and the golf club. Your path came straight out with your hands, and the golf club's well above that path. Very difficult to square the club face from there on a consistent basis. Once the center of the mass of that club gets over the hand path like that, we really have trouble squaring it. So we've got to get this hand path to drop. And go over here to a couple models. Let's see who we've got. Luke Donald, maybe? There's the hand path, see it? It drops and the club drops behind it. And Sergio, of course. Club drops behind the hands. The hands come from there to there, club under them. Adam Scott, even though he's playing a driver, hands drop there, club comes under the hands. So it's when you see these great players doing these things, it's obviously it's for a reason, and they play as well as they do because of a lot of talent, yes, but they also play as well as they do because they've got a lot of good training. You see that club? That club, if I drew a line down from there to there, you're looking at a 20-degree difference in the hand path, the verticality of the hand path and the horizontal aspect of the shaft. It's coming in right through there. So when you get up to the top here, the more you can get the wrist hinged and get that club to not stand up like that, the better off we're going to be. See, it's pointed way down in here inside the ball. His is pointed at or outside the golf ball. And that's letting the hands fall, right? So if I bring them down about halfway, let's say I bring them down to about where your hands are, with the left arm gets parallel to the ground. That's about where you are, and that's about where he is. Like, he could go down a little bit further. Right now his left arm is about parallel to the ground. And I'm doing a 90-degree line through his hands here, okay? They're right below his shoulders. And again, if I draw a line between your hands, they're right out there. So you can see how the hands have worked out. And this is what I'm big on in teaching. I try to get the club to get flatter, lay down like this, and the hands to work down inside. And if we could do all that, everything else will follow. See, that's just coming out with that's a power outage. There's no snap to that. There's no snapping. snapping the wrist in. It's just the body kind of turning into it and the club being coming, right now it's through the shoulder. His is through the right elbow on that angle. So that's kind of what we're working on, Joe. And once we get to that point, then you get a little bit of ability to get through the ball would be greatly enhanced if we can come down on a better plane. Here's another swing. And it comes down like that. So that's a real power outage. We've got to get the wrist snapping, and we've got to get that club dropping down, the hands dropping down and the club coming in lower. Once the club could come in on more of a sweeping plane like this, and not a chopping plane, say like this, that's going to be key to getting you to take the next step forward.